guys, it's Vi. Hopefully you can see me decent. This is the first time I'm trying this, is on my camera. So I'm not exactly sure how this is going to turn out. But I had this idea because people are always asking me, Vi, what's for dinner? So I figured today I'm going to show you what's for dinner, and I'll explain stuff as I go. So I have done all the prep work on the food so far, and currently, over here, I've got my stove preheating. The top one is preheating to a 400 because I'm cooking chicken, so it's still preheating. And the bottom one is preheating to, I believe, a 500 because, and it might be actually 515 or 525 because I'm going to be broiling some potatoes. So let's go over to where I've prepped everything. Like I said, kids are awake, everything's happening. This is the room nap household during just before dinner time. So the first thing I have here are some sweet potatoes. They are not yams, they are sweet potatoes that I have scrubbed the outside of them. And then I have cut them into these little rounds. I don't know exactly how thick you would call this, but maybe 1/4 of an inch thick. And then what I did is I sprayed them all with Pam, and I put some salt and some pepper on them, and I'm going to broil those for approximately 20 minutes. About halfway through, I'm going to flip them over, and so they can cook on the other side, and I'm going to put some more Pam, which is spray oil, and I'm going to put some more salt and some more pepper on them as well. The other thing we're having for dinner is over here. It's just frozen peas, nothing fancy. I put a little bit of water in here, and I put a dollop of margarine or butter. I think it's butter, actually. I put a dollop of butter. My dollop is about a tablespoon, so I put about a tablespoon of butter in there. And that's all I've done. Sometimes I like to throw in, you know, some onions and some other stuff, but today I'm just going pretty simple, easy peasy. So those are our peas. And the very last thing we're having for dinner, like I had said earlier, is we are having chicken. So these are just boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I have cut in half. Our family isn't huge on eating a lot of meat, and actually these were thick cuts. When we took these out, we thought they were thin sliced because that's what we normally do. So I cut these in half instead just because that's an awful lot of meat. So ta-da! It's done preheating. That's what that was. But anyways, what I'm going to do is we're going to bake this for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to flip them over. And I have this sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, which is amazing. And it's going to go on the chicken. So that, I'm going to wash my hand off because I touched that raw chicken. Ew! Anyways, that is what's for dinner. And I will show you after pictures when everything comes out of the oven. Alright folks, so we're halfway through. I already flipped these over. So I'm going to have to put the spray Pam on them, like I said, and some salt and pepper, and they'll go back in. In the meantime, here is our chicken, and it shrank a lot. They must be full of tons of water because they kind of went little, but that's actually perfect because, like I said, they were too big in the first place. So, I won't be able to do this at the same time because I don't know how on earth I would get my barbecue sauce on the chicken while I'm holding this. So, yeah, I guess you'll have to hold on for just a second. Alrighty, so chicken has got barbecue sauce on it. It's ready to go back into my oven over here. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in the top part. Got this ready. There they go. In about 10 or 15 minutes, I will check them again to make sure that the chicken is done, and if it's done, good. We're gonna put the potatoes in about 5 or 6 minutes because they're almost done, and I want everything done at the same time, so I'm gonna wait. And when I put the potatoes in, I'm going to put the peas on to cook at that same time. So that way, everything should be done at the same time. So we're just gonna have to wait. Alrighty. This is dinner out of the oven, on the table. Hungry minions, ready to eat. There's the potatoes all done. They were whistling when we took them out. They're nice and brown on top. Here is the barbecue chicken. It's all ready. I actually cut right here in the center of the biggest one just to double check, and it is juicier than all get out. It is fabulous. And here's the last one. It's hard to see and it's a long reach for me, but it is the peas, and they just have a little bit of butter sauce in there, so yay. Okay, it's time to eat. Dinner time. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed what's for dinner. I just wanted to say thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up on my newest videos. Give me a like if you enjoyed this video, and leave me a comment because I think they're cool.